there, my very good friends. On this wrestling news video, Darby Allin goes off on Egotistical Ex-AEW stars.
Rich Holland is leaving WWE.
WWE had influence over a recent TNA match finish.
And a social media megastar is training at the WWE Performance Center. I'm Adam Wilborn.
I'm Andy Murray. I forgot what the H stands for.
Helwani.
H stands for Helwani.
Yeah.
There we go.
And this is the after news. This is our first take.
There you go. First, we only do one take. It's a very professional show we run here. But yeah, Helwani. It's his show, Ariel Helwani. Darby Allin was on it yesterday. It's a very good interview.
Yeah.
He is very open. He is very honest. He does not care what you think, Darby Allin. That is the impression I get of him. And it's quite refreshing to hear people speak so freely, because these days so many people are media trained and they'll be like, well, I think that the company is great and my career is great and everything
tell that
is
company
great.
line. Tell us what you really think.
Sometimes it's funny when people just go off, and Darby Allin certainly has gone off here. He does censor himself somewhat. He doesn't name the people he's talking about.
You can infer some things.
We can infer some things. So he's talking about the backstage atmosphere in AEW, and he said this. A few years ago, you definitely felt this tension. Now everyone is on the same page. Let's make this place as good as possible. A lot of people truly have to understand how good they have it. Tony wants everyone in the ring and in their personal life to be happy. That's a really good energy. So Helwani pressed Darby on who or what he might be talking about here. What caused this change, Darby Allin, in the locker room? Now, a boring person would answer, we just figured it out. And the
standards
mindset,
and practices.
The mindset is a lot different these days, because that's how Darby Allin speaks.
Yep.
But he answered this. The cancer got cut out. Egotistical wrestlers who don't want to lose. At the end of the day, this is all staged. It's the greatest thing in the world, but it is all staged. So if you're going to have an ego about that, get out of the effing sport. So first of all, wrestling is fake. It's predetermined. The bumps are real, obviously, but it's predetermined. You're going to lose, so drop the ego.
Yeah.
Fair play. 2, I do wish we could use a different image.
I agree.
The
that
big
phrase,
C.
you don't need to say. You can just say the badness has been gotten rid of. I feel uncomfortable
the sickness,
when people,
something like that.
When people use that term, I know it's it's not Darby that's just the first person to say this. So,
but I think it's like if it's touched your life in any way, it's a bit raw. This obviously led to Ariel going, well, the first name that comes to mind in this is CM Punk.
Punk. Everyone went, Punk.
Everybody online went CM Punk straight away, and it's like,
if you let the video play about 10 more seconds.
Yeah, context. So, of course, the clipped version did not include this because people like to get mad about CM Punk. Not me. I've never met the guy.
No.
I have no idea what he's like. Who knows? There's lots of people I haven't met who I don't like, but he's not one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. Give us a list of people you've never met that you don't like. Maybe it's us. Who knows? But before we dive into, the Punk stuff, right? NordVPN, baby.
Hey.
You gotta if you haven't signed up yet, what's going on in your life?
I've done it.
Protect yourself.
I've got it.
Protect yourself before you wreck yourself. Online, the link is in the description. You can get over 70% off for free, along with a trio of 3 months. 3 months for free as well. Sign up right now, my friends.
Great deal.
But yeah, on Punk, Darby was like, no, I'm not talking. He literally said, I'm not talking about him. His thing was completely separate. It wasn't to do with wins and losses or anything like that. And also, there are many pictures of these two men hanging out together, right? They're friends. It's, I think the sensationalist mind immediately be like, must be CM Punk causing all them problems in the AEW, sir. No, he's not.
Don't jump to conclusions with the Punk.
Yeah.
The others, though, you can do.
Yeah, I mean, look, it would be totally reckless for us to sit here and go, it's wrestler X and wrestler Y, which is why I'm going to say it's probably Aleister Black and Miro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Andrade
maybe, but now he's back. Maybe he's changed.
It'd be totally reckless to speculate on this, though. But come on, it's pretty clear who's talking about, right?
It's not like if you had if you had a big game of Guess Who with all the AEW roster. It's fairly easy to be like, it's not them. Oh, there's 2 or 3 names left.
Yeah.
It's funny, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't care if people refuse to lose, ultimately. I think it's fun when Darby Allin tells them to shut the F up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It must be frustrating as well, because I think we all universally agree that the product has got better this year from AEW.
I agree.
And yet you look at, the analysis of viewership, etc. You compare that to where they were a couple of years ago when he's talking about, and it's like if they had this cohesive unit backstage back then, or more of a cohesive unit, because they still had, sensational moments in 2022, 2023, 2024, etc. But yeah, it's interesting to know where they could have got to if they didn't have such a logjam of like, well, I'm not losing, so work around that.
Yeah, it's fun. Sometimes it's fun. Like I kind of like. I don't work there, so
well, it
doesn't affect me. But I kind of like hearing that somebody refused to lose. It
is mad, isn't it? It is like me turning around and going, "No, Andy, I'm not filming the news today."
Yeah.
Just sitting, but not doing anything else. Just sitting in the office
or sitting on the video like this, just not speaking.
It is kind of like you say, part and parcel of being a wrestler.
It's fake.
You know, unless Goldberg initially walking into WCW. Initially, most people lose.
Well, most people lose in the end, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things.
It's the way this whole thing works. But if you come in and go, win, what's that? It's time for me to lose. Yeah. Don't think so, pal.
And when we're taking the piss a little bit, but when we speak about Aleister Black and Miro, those are names that were reported to have been in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know for sure if they actually did that, but like Miro, his exit from WWE was accompanied by multiple reports of like turned down creative and stuff, and there was always this speculation about Malachi Black, which he always denied, to be fair. He always came on social media and went, shut up, guys. So
guys, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
And then he finally left. To be fair, he did that about 5 times before he actually did leave. So.
What about me sacrificing myself to Adam Cole and then waving goodbye to the fans makes you think I'm leaving?
I'm going to leave my boots in the ring and I'm going to get out of here. That was Cody.
Bubba Ray Malachi over here.
Bubba Ray Goth Lee. There you go, because he's Goth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I do think he's right. I think you can get that sense that there's a better backstage atmosphere in AEW nowadays. Though.
And also, there are worse things in the world than wrestlers not getting on, right? I mean, Osama bin Laden is worse than the wrestlers not getting on.
He's not wrong.
He's worse. So, there are other things that we can probably be upset about.
Should we move on?
Yeah, we probably should. What else is worse than our wrestlers not getting on? Let us know in the comment section below. The lack of world peace.
Yes.
Lots of things. What is going on with your chair?
This chair's going to go. I pulled
collapse.
the short straw for this chair this week. And I am convinced, and this might not be a bad thing, that this chair is going to break during the news this week. My fat ass is going to make it snap. And we're going to be down to sitting in the sad little red chair that sits. Like in Top Gear when they used to have that crap car following behind them? That's this red chair that's just staring at me.
Yeah.
Look.
Bloody hell, though.
Sorry, I took right up there. Right.
It's going to collapse under the weight of the banter. It's inevitable. Get that cuck chair out of here, man. It's like a hotel room.
Cuck chair?
The little chair in the corner.
What's that there for?
I saw a very funny tweet from Kate of Fightful the other day, and it was like WWE doing stuff to the TNA product and TNA sitting in the chair. We'll talk about that in our next
more on
story.
that in a second. But first, Ridge Holland announced on Instagram that he is leaving WWE after he was informed that his contract will not be renewed when it comes to an end on November 14th. He's currently injured, of course. He got injured in a match against Moose at a TNA taping. Thankfully, WWE has assured him that they will cover the cost of his rehab. So small mercies and all that. But made it clear that he will no longer receive a guaranteed paycheck as he recovers from the injury, saying, "My career with WWE has been blighted by misfortune, but I'm still thankful and grateful for the opportunity and experience. The shining light that has always kept me going is the huge support from a handful of special human beings. Thank you." He signed for WWE, of course, back in 2018. He spent time in NXT UK. He's part of the Brawling Brutes on SmackDown. But he has been a career littered with injuries. And of course the stuff with Big E's injury, which still, I don't hold him responsible for what happened there.
No.
Just
if you're shouting at Ridge Holland for that, don't, please.
His last WWE match took place at an NXT live event on September 12th when he defeated the leader of Chen XT, as I like to call him, Dante Chen.
Yeah, that's his brand, man.
He's not getting renewed. He's injured, but at least they're covering the cost of his rehab. Yeah,
I was kind of laughing at the start of this story when you started reading it there, because he's going to be out for like 7-8 months and you just let him go. So, the thing that gets me with this, right, is that whether or not you saw a future for him in WWE, if you've made this decision and all of that stuff, the fact is that the company will willingly just add time on for injuries, right? It'll do that all the time, and it happens multiple times a year. to where it's like, hey, you've been out of action for 8 months, we're going to add this time on. It would cost them, what, 8 months?
It's a drop in the bucket.
8 months of wages, right? Why would you not just do that for this guy? Why would you not just extend it and then see him through the injury? Obviously, it's good that they're paying him, but like, I'm not going to give them credit for that when they're going to cut his income when he can't go out and make any more money from wrestling because he's thrashed, he's injured.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a rough situation, and the selectiveness with which companies can just choose to add time on or not is like, the power is totally weighted in in their favor, and I think it sucks. And look, it's a very gracious letter he's written, and that's to his credit. Shout outs to him. Obviously he was a very successful rugby player before wrestling. He's a big beefy boy. There is always going to be a place for big beefy boys. Yeah,
best luck to him, and hope his rehab goes well and what have you. I will mention as well that he's indicated that he's going to start up his own online coaching business. So best luck with that, Rich.
There you go.
Luke, Rich, what am I doing? Come on.
The Steam Pig, sir.
Yes.
The Steam Pig is going big, baby. Best luck to him. It's just a rough situation, and it sucks. It sucks. Right.
Tell you what else sucks.
WWE.
That finish on TNA.
WWE had a little bit of influence over TNA. I wonder what's that channel? Does that channel still exist?
I hope so.
Wrestling News now, where it's like WE, Becky Lynch.
How do you not say the biggest company in the world's name?
I know, WE. I think they do that. That's rage bait, isn't it?
Yeah.
They
or an homage to sort of Vladimir Kozlov or whatever.
It might be. I
love WWE.
Have you ever seen those rage bait cooking videos on socials before? And it's like, cooking myself a lovely bolognese, and it's like raw mince and a whole carrot sitting in a bowl.
I thought you meant the ones. My missus got done with this once, where they were like, "I've made this amazing cake. You won't believe what it looks like when I cut open to it," and they never get to open it. And all the comments are like, "Got the cake!"
yeah. It's like, gotcha. WWE had a bit of influence over the finish to Javon Evans versus Leon Slater the weekend, Bound for Glory. Very good match. However, it had a bit of a...
Ruined by Dark State.
Yeah, it had a bit of a controversial ending. So it went to a draw, right? And it was like, everyone's like, these great athletes can't be
they are class.
Separated.
They're the future, aren't they?
Which is a really good... That's, like, in itself, like, a draw is a really good finish for that match, because, like, if you want to... They're two up-and-coming stars. They're both, like, 21. They're extremely
ridiculous.
Young. They're both very talented. And hey, if you want to promote the idea that they're on an equal level, I mean, really, that's all you need to do. You don't then need to restart the match and have Dark State ruin it, and then it goes to another non-finish. So the takedown on SI, John Alba, very talented man, John Alba. Very talented guy. He's been doing some scooping, and he noted that WWE did have a bit of influence on this. They had significant say in the booking direction for that match. Apparently, the two companies, WWE and TNA, they do collaborate on some booking decisions and talent usage as part of their work and relationship.
I sense that's more of a one-way street.
Yeah, I'd imagine
we'll be taking this person, and this person will be winning your world title.
And interestingly, sources have indicated that WWE has a lot of pool, that's the exact phrase, when its talents are used on TNA programming. So regardless of the reception of that match, however, there was indications that they would have another singles match at some point.
Good.
Because you would. Like, the logical way to do that would be to have a draw, like a sporting draw, and then have another match to determine who the better man is, right? You don't necessarily need the Dark State involvement.
I love that spot where they go to do the bit where they chop each other, and Javon Evans was like, "Why are we doing this?" Just hits a cutter.
Yeah,
class.
Why would we do a chop when I could just cut you? Man?
Yeah,
like, it makes more sense.
Javon Evans, I love Javon Evans.
So, like, picking this apart a little bit, I thought it was a crap finish personally, because it's like, always when something like this happens, I go, well, they're heels, so they annoyed you, so that's good. It's like, no, it didn't make me want to tune in to see Dark State get their comeuppance. It made me not want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, it's Dark State getting their heat back, isn't it, after they lost the tag titles to the Hardys, of course, last week.
So I think it's pretty whack, personally. Look, these guys are in their early 20s. They're going to have, like, a month from now, we're going to remember this finish. We're not going to remember a thing about it. They've got long careers ahead of them. They're great. It's going to be fine.
I think Javon should win a title before the year's out. I love Ethan Page as North American champion, but I think he maybe needs to be the one to take it off him. Javon.
I agree. Yeah, the long-term feud.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
He's world champion eventually, by the way. I'm not saying he shouldn't win that as well, but Ricky Saints has just won that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, look, he's 21, 22. There's no need to rush.
Yeah, we worked out. I can't remember which one it was. I think he was born after WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's insane. Like,
It was the other day we did a news story about Kofi, and it was like he signed a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
And then I was like, someone's written this wrong. It says his deal runs to 2030.
We are in an era now where we are biologically old enough to be some wrestlers' dads, and that's messed up.
I might be.
That's that's messed up to me. It's like.
No, I won't.
He was 18 years old. It was weird.
Ian Sheamus. What? How's that work?
Sheamus is your dad.
Yeah.
I've met your dad. I love your dad. He's not Sheamus.
He's related to Beaker, isn't he, in kayfabe?
Yes, he is. There was a Reddit
Love Beaker. I dressed as Beaker at a festival once.
Of course you did. And Nigel Thornberry. And Chucky's.
Not yet.
Chucky's dad.
Not yet, but... Oh, look. We're midway through October. It's almost November.
If you want to do Chucky's dad, I mean, I'd be a pretty good Tommy from the Rugrats.
Yeah,
to be fair.
I did Chucky's dad 2 years ago.
Yeah, I should have worn a baby grow to
I've
work.
still got the outfit. I just need a little something.
Yeah. Are you going to be allowed to do that?
This year, yes. There's no baptism that I would get in trouble for having a moustache.
Rocking up.
Slightly would have ruined Eric's photos if I'd have done that.
Rocking up to these lifelong photos with a ginger tickler on your face.
I mean, you look back in the day, it works, doesn't it? But maybe not in 2024 as it was.
I'm thinking about a mustache era.
Do it.
Maybe.
Do it.
We'll I think I might look like even more of a twat than I do now.
It was just circle back to it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah, it was
Draw's fine, like you say.
Yeah.
But then just I hated Dark State when they first showed up, and I've warmed to them, but not in this scenario.
Yes. Yeah. If the finish makes me annoyed at the writing, it's not good. If I'm annoyed at the heels, it's good. There is a difference.
Speaking of annoying, IShowSpeed has been at the WWE Performance Center. There's a lot of photos that you may have seen doing the rounds. He was there on Monday filming for his new show, Speed Goes Pro. There's a number of wrestlers attending the premiere of the program, which has already rolled out. I believe I saw some clips of him and... Let's say Tom Hardy. That's not his name. What's his name? Tom Brady.
There you go.
Where like
the famous actor.
IShowSpeed is a legit athletic freak.
He is. He's very fast.
His sprinting is his name is appropriate. His sprinting is ridiculous. There was a bit I swear I saw where Tom Brady was like, yeah, I mean size-wise probably not, but like generally skill-wise you probably could play in the NFL.
Sure.
He's insane. Yeah. He's working directly, by the way, with Randy Orton, who's going to be training him to potentially compete as a WWE wrestler. Please. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's right. I should have read the further report from this. He was working with Tom Brady in the first episode. And it's going to be the third episode of the season. WWE has remained open to him competing in a match in the future. No specific plans as such. Understandable why they want to work with him. The first episode of Speed Goes Pro has already 5.7 million YouTube views over the first couple of weeks. So yeah, I can understand why they're doing this.
Yeah.
One of the greatest Royal Rumble moments ever, in my opinion.
It was good. It was really good.
Because I'm very certain you can watch back the live stream of me and Phil reacting to it, going like Cesaro, I think it was, who got taken out.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, Speed's going out there, and you were like, what? What are we doing?
Grumpy.
Is this another Pat McAfee? Whoa.
Yeah. And they got killed.
And Bob Breaker hit an incredible spear, and
he let himself get eaten alive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want Speed. Basically, I don't want Speed to beat anyone.
Yeah.
Unless it's set. The only way he does that is if it sets up, Obafemi chucking him about or whatever.
Yeah. It's an interesting one because, like you cannot fault what he did in the Raw. Like he got crushed by Braun Breaker.
Got an elimination as well. Give him some credit.
Yeah, he sure did. And he somehow cut his leg in the process. I don't know how he did that.
I think that was the chuck on the table maybe afterwards.
Okay, that would make sense. Then,
Unless he skidded his leg so bad. Oh, I don't want to think about it.
Skidoosh. So, I'm not going to lie. I'm 38 years old on Friday. These streamers annoy the piss out of me. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Speed... KSI, who else streams?
Kai Cenat, we were talking about the other day.
Adin Ross or something like that. I don't know who. It's not a form of entertainment that's made for me. I don't like it. I don't like their energy. I don't enjoy it. It's quite empty and it's quite hollow. But if he's gonna take it seriously and take crazy bumps, I can't hate it. Really, realistically, what you could end up with is I imagine he'll have a match at some point, right? He seems to be into it.
Yeah, him and Logan maybe doing something.
Logan Paul has kind of developed into this wrestler where he can do good moves, but there's not really anything between the moves. He's like Logan Paul has actually turned into what a lot of people criticize the competition for. He's a total spot monkey, Logan Paul. He can do all these crazy, but there's nothing in between. There's like no foundations whatsoever, which can make for a fun match every now and then. But like, I think one match of these streamers and I'm good. You know,
a streamer battle royal maybe.
I would not watch that. It's
I kind of would.
Really simple.
If they've all got like those GoPros on their heads.
No,
and
God.
And then it's like, okay, look, Adam Ross is going to get rid of Jake Paul. And then suddenly you just hear, ooh, and Braun Breaker comes out. He's like, everyone's going to die.
I mean, if he crushes them all, I'd be into that. If Stan Hansen comes down and lariats them all.
Congratulations, guys. It's going to be the streamer battle royal featuring Hardcore Holly.
But like me, man, like... Call me old-fashioned. I would rather just watch wrestlers.
You're old-fashioned, old man.
I am. I would rather watch, I don't know, Rusev and Sheamus beat the crap out of each other than, he's got 5 million views. I don't care. I watch wrestling for wrestling, right? I don't care about Jones 25.
You tried so hard. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. But yeah.
See, this is why this news works. He's one end of the scale, I'm the opposite end of the scale. I say give him a title. Specifically the WWE Speed Championship. They named it after him, after all.
Yeah, they did. The only Speed that I recognise is two. Tom Cruise, obviously. And the Australian hardcore band, who I think have an EP out on Friday. Pretty cool.
Whoa, what a birthday treat for old Andy Murray over here.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say old there. I'm
pretty old.
Also, do not disrespect Speed 2 Cruise Control, okay?
Yeah, show respect to the Speed. New Biohazard record on Friday. I know you're happy about that one.
Yeah, and if you like streams, check out our Raw live stream from yesterday.
It's not live anymore, but it's still there.
It's good stuff. Watch it back. Watch the Michaels make idiots of themselves as Raw goes off the air and they go, typical boring stuff.
And if you're wondering where Raw Ups and Downs is...
Whoa, I almost went then.
It actually happened yesterday. You can check it out on the screen right now. Collapsing under the weight of the banter. Bin Laden really sucked, man. See you later.
Bye.